Trust yourself.
Villain!
You survived a lot,
The resurrection of Doom.
and you'll survive whatever's coming.
You are no match for Doom. There is a beauty in solitude. Just being alone sometimes is all one needs to gather your thoughts, to recharge your spirit, your mind, to just be alone sometimes. How magnificent and wonderful that feels. The resurrection of... See, we are all creatures of solitude at first, and then we go through life making connections with people and becoming much more than we were.
Kneel before doom.
Before, much more than we initially started off to be. But in the end, we all wind up taking that walk, that lonely stretch to that cemetery alone. So what does that say about life? Well, there are those in life that fear being alone. And in many ways, I understand. You see, this society teaches us to latch on and to cling on to people who, in many ways, may not even mean us good at all.
You are not.
In fact,
worthy.
they may potentially change our lives for the worse. Now, ain't that a shame? You see, we've all been through the ups and downs of dealing with these females in relationships, constantly being caught off guard by the succubi, dealing with her bullshit, her really fucked up ways. And as you all know, I am no stranger to any of that. I've shared my life story here on YouTube. I've talked about the things that I'm going through, just trying to be a part of my son's life, the hell that I catch from his deranged, mentally ill, bipolar baby mama. I mean, it's enough to make any man go off the edge.
All who challenge me.
And see, I'm new to this. It's been almost 5 years of going back and forth with this female, dealing with these issues that are unnecessary. All the while she's stealing time from my interaction with my son, stealing precious time away from my son. See, men, they have a separate agenda. And their agenda is to twist our young boys into these simp-ass, self-destructive niggas that are running around here in society, causing damage to each other and to the environment that they're in. These creatures are raising these young men without fathers to be weapons. They are weaponizing the hood. Shit, they have weaponized the hood. And the product that comes out of the hood are fatherless boys. Fatherless boys who have no idea of what it takes to be a man. Because society doesn't want to have thinking men. They hate thinking men. Unless they can use these men for their benefit. But thinking men of color, shit, get out of here. We can't have that happen. No sirree, Bob. You see, she's part of the cog in this wheel that we call the beast, the system. She's part of the problem. One of the major parts of the problem. She is the dog catcher. She is the dog catcher. But in this life, you're a dog. You are Fido. Woof, woof. Woof, woof, nigga.
Come here, boy.
Because that's what they look at you as.
Mere child's play.
A dog. Shit, they treat dogs
You
better
are
than you.
not worthy.
So your dog has more rights than a man, and a man has less rights than a dog.
Oh no!
Get out of here. What the Man, I tell you. That's the society we live in. Under these female creatures, under these ignorant ass females
Kneel before doom.
who pretty much want to see you in cuffs, behind bars, or rather have you kowtowing and kissing their feet, serving them up, opening doors, spending all your hard-earned money, while at the same time, her ass works just like you, but her money is going on herself. You get it? Your money is expected to be spent on her and your children, if you have children. For those of you who don't, this is irrelevant to you. But her money goes on her. They don't care nothing about these children. These children are tools, man, to lure you in and to have you chained and bound to her will, using these courts and these systems. We all know that. We all know that, but why do we continue to stay? Why do we continue to play? Why haven't we gotten together as a whole and built a community somewhere where we can thrive as men? Somewhere where masculinity is accepted. Somewhere where femininity is flourishing. Well, where might that be, you are asking? Many places around the world. And it's up to you to find that. It's up to you to find the place that works for you. I am here to bring knowledge and wisdom and understanding to men. But I can't make you find what works for you. That is your job. That is your part. Get out there, get your passport, travel, see the world, get away from these creatures. Because men, the more and more you play this game, the less and less of you that will cease to exist. They are killing you from the inside out. You have to find what makes you happy. You have to live by your heart, man. Live by your soul. Don't be out here getting caught up with these females and getting locked in these situations because you're horny. Because you're so deprived of touch. You're so deprived of love, the way you need to be loved, that you're willing to give it all. Your heart, your mind, your soul,
All who challenge
to the succubi,
will fail.
so that she can leech off you like a lamprey, like a vampire, like any parasitic creature you can think of, feeding off of you. She is a true symbiote, and all she wants to do is bond with someone that she can live off of and lurch and suck off of for the rest of her life, bringing nothing to the table but flat. That beat up, old, retired, funky
You
stuff.
are not worthy.
And expect you to be loyal and dedicated to her, to one female. These females out here, if they keep a dirty house, then what the hell do you think their body is like? Men, wake up. Wake up and stop dealing with trash. Will you find something better overseas? That's quite possible, but at least you have options. You have options to travel and see the world. You have options to go find and discover yourself. And stop focusing on meeting these females, because that's not what it's about, man. That should be a small incentive to you finding out more about yourself. A small incentive to you traveling and experiencing a self journey, a journey within self, something that's going to make you stronger as a man, something that's going to take you out of this hellhole and out of your comfort zone into some place where you're a little uncomfortable, which will force you to adapt, force you to grow. It's a sad shame that men are still dealing with these females. Yo, we about to roll into 2020 here. But I say this, how much longer will you allow this to go on? Some people like myself find other ways and other solutions to deal with this pressure and this stress, this bullshit, by just traveling. Getting the hell out of here 30, 60, 90 days, hell, 6 months. And if you can't, find a way that you can. There's a lot of ways to develop income or to generate income out here through social media or working temporary jobs or whatever you got to do. But men, save your money. Sell all of that shit that you don't need in your house. All those little things that's been sitting around collecting dust throughout your house or wherever you live, in your apartment or even in your car. Save every little dime, every little penny you can. Cut back on going out and drinking and smoking or whatever you're doing, and save up for about a year, maybe 2. Shit. And take that trip. Go where you need to go to restore yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Because you're not going to find that here. You're not going to get that out of the Bible or the Quran or the Torah. You're not going to get that from Buddhism or meditating or just doing whatever the fuck you've been doing.
Of doom.
Bro, you need to travel. You need to get out of your comfort zone. Go to a country where you don't speak the language and learn a new language. Learn to blend in with a new culture, a new civilization that you've never had any type of connection to, and just learn.
Until next time, this is the villain, Von Doom,
You are no match for Doom.
and I'm out.